These are the audience members.
How would you like to be told that you can't go out to eat or eat in public because the way that you eat people find offensive or gross or something like that? Some people complain because they say it offends them to see a woman with her breast out feeding a child out in public. I personally think that it's a woman's right to do that because that's their way of feeding their kids. I really think there's no reason for people to complain about it because women are told from the time they find out they're pregnant that breastfeeding is like the best option. You hear it from your doctors, midwives, nurses, from friends, from family, just from everyone. It's really important, they tell you, to breastfeed if you're able to because there's so many nutritional benefits for breastfed babies that formula-fed babies don't get. Especially because breast milk is made specifically for your baby. It's the easiest thing for babies to digest because it comes in just the right amount and it's so natural and doesn't have anything in it that they can't handle. Breastfed babies are less likely to have diarrhea and vomiting as infants. They're also less likely to be overweight, and you give them a lot healthier of a start than formula. Sometimes formula-fed babies overeat, and usually breastfed babies will stop when they're done. Breastfed babies also are known to have fewer ear infections and lower respiratory tract infections such as pneumonia. Breastfeeding also may help against SIDS, which is protect against SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome. There also are a lot of benefits for moms that breastfeed. It can lower your risk of certain types of cancer. It makes weight loss after having your baby so much easier. It can help your uterus return to its normal size after you have the baby. And there's no like getting up in the middle of the night to make a bottle or to mix formula and everything. It's just right there and ready for you. It also saves money. You're not having to spend $30 on a can of formula every couple of days. And it's just a good way for the mommy and baby to bond. The convenience of breastfeeding in public is like moms that choose or have to use formula have to get out a bottle of water and everything, have to clean bottles, they have to fill up formula, pack formula, everything like that. Breastfeeding moms, all they have to have is a cover if they choose to, and just feed their baby. So it's a lot more convenient than having to pack around so much extra stuff, especially when you have to carry so much stuff already when you have a baby. There are laws that say that women are allowed to breastfeed. In Kentucky, there's a law, and it's 211-755, and it was made in 2006, and it permits a mother to breastfeed her baby or express breast milk in any public or private location, and it requires that breastfeeding may not be considered an act of public indecency, indecent exposure, sexual conduct, lewd touching, or obscenity. It prohibits a municipality from enacting an ordinance that prohibits or restricts breastfeeding in a public or private place, which means basically that women can breastfeed and no one in public and no one can tell them that they can't because there's nothing wrong with it. People don't support it because they say that women, they are having to pull up their breasts, but they're not doing it for a weird reason, and most women cover up with like a breast pad anyways. I do support it because I think that it's a woman's right. It's better for the baby, so there's no reason for them not to be allowed to do it in public.